So what was under the underlayment? It was 40 years of dust, dirt, all that nasty stuff you see on the ground. Yeah, that was like that seeped through under the carpet and under the underlayment, and the underlayment probably just trapped all of it. So here I'm cleaning it up and sweeping it away, along with all the tack strips that was keeping the carpet in place. Pretty nasty seeing all that dust, especially like in the walkway where there's the high traffic areas. So this is quite concerning. I was ripping out the underlayment, and looks like there's some water damage. You can kind of tell that the carpet, I don't know what you call it, the strip right here, it's darker than the other ones over there. So that probably indicates that there's some mold here. That's not good. Not sure how to fix this. Probably ask Reddit, the internet, and see what they think. Just remove more text strips here. I I didn't realize until, I don't know, after doing these top two rooms that I should have been using a pry bar instead of using a flathead screwdriver to remove it, because it would have been easier to pry up the tack strip instead of using the flathead. So I did damage some of the subfloor, which kind of sucked, but whatever. Also here I realized that I should have removed the tape sooner, because when I removed the tape, it brought some of the ceiling paint along with it. So there's a lot of spots that I have to touch up in the ceiling. It's not a big deal. It's mainly cosmetics, but it's just something that I gotta add to the the list of things that I have to backtrack and redo. Looks like here I'm just removing all the tack strips for this room, and quite spiky. I don't know what else to say about the tack strips. It was pretty loud trying to get them out. Actually, not as loud with the flathead, but I would say when I started to use the pry bar, that's when it got really loud. Here I think some of the guys were coming back home from AX, so I recorded this. This was back in July, but I think I'm barely uploading this in December. These steps had more dirt under it. I think I'm gonna talk about it right here. You know how much dirt there is. So apparently I've been removing the tack strips wrong. I gotta use like a crowbar or a pry bar to get that out. So if you were cringing at me using the hammer and the screwdriver, I'm gonna go to Lowe's real quick, get one of those, and hopefully the tack bar or tack strip extraction should go a lot better. Okay, so I guess I didn't talk about how dirty the steps were. But yeah, here I finally got that crowbar from Lowe's. I ended up going to Lowe's twice because I got a bigger crowbar, but that crowbar didn't fit under the tack strip. So I got this smaller, like skinnier, like flatter crowbar that could fit under, and that worked a lot better. Much better. These steps are looking nice and clean. I just ripped out this underlayment, and you can see all the dust that's built up. All like 45-ish years of it. It's pretty nasty. Look at that, so much dust. Yeah, it just keeps going. So I'm gonna vacuum all this, and it should look a lot better. Ooh, seeing all that dirt and dust get vacuumed up, so satisfying. So satisfying watching that, like in retrospect, get cleaned up here. Yeah, I found it better to just sweep it in one pile and then bring it all together and vacuum it with the shop vac. This is not good. So I ripped out the underlayment in this corner, and you can see a crack in the foundation. And it's a pretty big one. Not gonna lie. Luckily, it's just this corner though. The rest of the foundation looks pretty good. But yeah, maybe I should probably get this fixed. I don't know. Gotta do some research. So it's been like 5 months since I found that crack, and I still haven't addressed it. I'm probably just gonna leave it the way it is. Wow, what a difference taking the underlayment makes. Dang. I decided to keep the underlayment around the fireplace because we're gonna paint this. So this is gonna be my drop cloth. But yeah, it's a lot more echoey. Another crack that I found is right here. This one is not as bad as the other one though. So not as much of a concern with that one. But yeah, it looks so much better. So I actually wanted to make a video of a quick like review of these chairs and bar stools. And I think if I were to do it again, I would not get the bar stool one because it's too high for my like countertop. I should have just gotten the counter stools instead. That would have been much better. But anyways, you can see all the debris and the dirt and dust like left over from the tack strips down the bottom. And this was much harder to get out from the concrete, just because you know it's concrete, and it was a lot easier to get like the nails stuck in the concrete. So that wasn't fun. There's still some nails that are stuck in the concrete that I need to get out. But yeah, as we wrap up this part of the reno, the next one is gonna be the kitchen. We finally get started painting the kitchen. I think it turned out okay for the most part. There's definitely things that I think would have done differently for sure. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy and take care.